Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Greetings from Brazil.
All right.
I was reading the book, the Blueprint for a Change,
Yes.
this week, preparing myself for this.
Oh, all right.
And you said in the book that we are all gods.
All,
Gods.
well, in a sense, yes. You are all aspects of one thing. So you're all the creators of your reality experience. You are all aspects of God.
Yes, I was wondering if this is a proof, like for a lack of a better word, that we have that we have free will.
Yes, of course you do.
Okay.
But you create your own destiny too. Mm-hmm. As we said, again, speaking linearly, before the life, you may create a theme that you will explore. That theme is what you will explore. That's your destiny, but you chose it. But within the exploration of that theme, that destiny, you have the free will to explore it however you wish. You can be happy, you can be sad, you can be fast, you can be slow, you can be up, you can be down, you can be backwards, you can be forwards, side to side, this or that. That's your free will exploring the destiny of the theme you chose.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes.
All right.
I have another question regarding to
Yes.
the book. Is you said that one thing that we have here in our planet is guilt.
Yes.
And guilt is the worst. It's not the worst, but it's the opposite of love.
Yes.
It's exactly
because
that.
you're completely devaluing yourself.
Uh-huh. And
I'm not saying that you can't have a conscience. That's not the same thing as guilt. Mm-hmm. The idea is you can empathize and realize when you might be out of alignment and desire to bring yourself back into alignment, and that you might have taken an action that has consequences that are out of alignment with who you prefer to be. Mm-hmm. But feeling guilty about it only perpetuates the misalignment.
Okay.
It's knowing that you are learning something from having gone out of alignment and learned that you don't prefer to be out of alignment, and then bringing yourself back into alignment that precludes a need to feel guilt. But you can have a conscience and recognize that you are out of alignment.
Okay.
But if you add guilt to it, you're only making it take longer to come back into alignment. Because guilt is a devaluation of the fact that you went out of alignment. So you're heaping negativity on top of negativity. Instead of saying, oops, this is not what I prefer. I have now learned a lesson. I bring myself back into alignment. Therefore, no guilt necessary because I am learning something from it. Mm-hmm. Make sense?
Yes, but I was wondering why are we have here in our planet the judicial systems, the law system. Because
why do you have it?
Yeah, because
you don't know how to behave, because you don't know who you are. So you have to tell someone how you should behave so you won't kill each other.
Okay, how this works in your planet?
We don't have that because we know who we are. We value everyone as an individual and know that they belong, and thus we operate on pure synchronism. Everything is exactly happening exactly the way it needs to, when it needs to, with whom it needs to.
Okay, so
we don't need anyone to tell us how to do it because it's innately within us. It's innately within all of you. It's just that we're reminding you of that fact and helping you awaken to that fact so you can experience the same thing that we do if you prefer to.
Mm-hmm. But this judicial system wouldn't be reinforcing the guilt, the system of guilt?
Well, of course, I'm not saying that you don't exude the guilt into all the systems on your planet. Of course you do, because you are creating them in your image. Mm-hmm. So if you feel guilt, you're going to create a system that perpetuates the idea because you don't want to feel alone. Remember when we said misery loves company?
Uh-huh.
So if you believe that you are unworthy, you are only capable of creating systems that reinforce unworthiness. You can't create something you're not the vibration of.
Mm-hmm. So how can we create a new system?
Shall I repeat the formula again? You validate every single individual difference. you act on your highest passion, you be yourself as fully as you can, and that's all it takes to start the ball of synchronism rolling if more and more people are willing to do that.
Okay.
And not be in fear. Yes?
Yes.
That's all it takes.
Okay.
When you see how easy this is and how easy it's always been, you'll all shock yourselves. Why didn't we do this sooner? It's really not difficult at all. You've just been taught to believe that it is. So you think it's going to be a struggle to change that. It's not. It's not.
I find myself working on changing my beliefs.
Yes, well, that's the point.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's really
That's a
hard.
belief. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not a fact that it's hard. It's an opinion that it's hard. It's a perspective that it's hard. It's a belief that it's hard. It's not a fact.
Okay.
That's where you all get yourselves into trouble. When you think the things coming out of your mouths are facts. There's no such thing as an inherently difficult situation. It's just that when you believe it's difficult, you can only experience it that way. Therefore, it shouldn't be surprising that you think it's hard, but you have to understand that the only reason you experience it that way is because you thought, you believed, you defined it to be hard to begin with.
Okay.
It's the definition that creates the experience. An experience might reinforce a definition, but the definition had to be there first in order for you to have any experience at all. If there was no definition, there would be no experience. So when you hear yourself saying things like, but it's hard to change, stop yourself, catch yourself, listen to yourself, and go, wait a minute, that's not a fact. It's something I've been taught to believe is true. And I don't have to believe that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Happy birthday, Bashar.
Thank you and good day.
I would like to ask you, what can I do to help humanity and myself to reach a higher level of conscience?
Are you acting on your highest passion every moment that you can with no insistence on the outcome? Hesitation usually means no.
As much as I can, I do.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes
all
you have to do what you have to
need
do.
to do. Do the best you can. Keep looking for ways to do better and just do the best you can. That's all you need to do. You get to decide what your passion and your expressions are. And that's all it takes, is the willingness to continue to grow and be more and more capable, more and more willing to act on your passion sooner and sooner and sooner. That's all it takes. It's that simple. It really is that simple. And when you understand it's that simple, you will realize that a lot of these questions are not different questions. They're the same question in different clothing. And they have the same answer.
That's how I feel when you're answering her.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it is the same question. So it's going to have the same answer. Go to the instruction manual. Follow the formula. We're giving you the instruction manual because that's what works. We're not hiding anything from you. We're not going to tell them about this. This is too good. We'll keep this to ourselves. Their planet can't possibly understand this. Too good for them because they're all so guilty. And do we feel guilty about not giving them the instruction manual? No! Because we are giving you the instruction manual. All of it. Understand, please. Understand. When we talk about these principles as an instruction manual, and maybe this illustration will help crystallize this for you in your reality, it is no different than an instruction manual someone would give you to learn how to operate a piece of machinery, or drive one of your automobiles. It's no different. When you actually follow the instructions precisely, you will get the effect the instructions are designed to deliver. Just like when you learn to drive an automobile, someone hands you a key. Oh, what's that do? Look at the instruction manual. I'm supposed to put this in this slot called an ignition. Oh, now I'm supposed to turn it. I should hear the engine start. Oh, I do. Now I will step on this pedal called a brake. Yes, I'm following the instruction. Oh, now I shift this stick into this gear called drive. Yes. Now I take my foot off the brake carefully. I step on this brake called the gas pedal carefully. And oh, look, the car is moving. I wonder why the car is moving. I guess I must have followed the instructions. That's all you need to do.
I love you.
We love you too. That's why we are giving you something that is so simple, so easy, so much fun, and reminding you that it isn't any more difficult than that. Yes, we understand that you might need practice, just as you might need practice to drive one of your automobiles, but that's okay. Just because you need practice doesn't mean that there are any more instructions in the manual for how to operate the car. Everything else is just about getting used to the idea of how driving the car needs to be done in a social context that allows everyone to operate in the most synchronous way. But synchronicity is part of the instruction manual. So if you just drive the car in the way you were instructed, and you are the person that you need to be driving the car, then you will experience the interaction in a positive, beneficial way, no matter how it looks, no matter what happens. Because remember, it's not about what happens. It's about what you do with what happens that matters.
Yeah.
Yes?
Absolutely.
Does this help?
A lot.
All right.
And I have another question.
Yes.
It's integrated with this one too. I believe that we came in general to help each other.
Yes.
To accelerate this.
You are all
ascension.
mirrors for each other, of course.
Yeah, but I believe too that you in particular, which one in particular have like a specific purpose that we came here.
Yes.
On top of that.
But that's your theme. But your purpose is to be yourself. That's your purpose. To be yourself as fully as you can. There are many ways to express your purpose. But those are expressions of your purpose.
Is
the
there
passion.
an expression that I came to do that I'm not doing yet?
Are you following all the passions you can possibly be aware of? Are you doing the things you are passionate about? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Then that's it. If there are other things that are reflective of your passion, won't they be revealed to you in proper timing as opportunities by the organizing principle of synchronicity?
Yes.
Then there you go. If you are doing everything and acting on it to the best of your ability of everything you're aware of right now, what more could you possibly be doing? Nothing.
Practicing the gift that you just gave us today.
All right, then. That's your next step, perhaps,
That's
for
my
you.
next step, exactly.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. And I have one more question.
Do
I
you?
would love to help the people in my native language to
Yes.
know more about the ascending principles
Yes.
and level of consciousness. How can I do that?
Well, there are many ways. Obviously, you can explain it to them in your own language. Yes?
That's
No?
how I would like to know how I could do that. Yeah, I can
What do you
explain
mean?
them.
You have a mouth.
Yeah, I could do.
Or you can also discuss with the organization that handles the information how they may assist you in providing such information
All
or
right.
such translations of the information.
Exactly, that's what I wanted.
Well, then you have to take it up with the people on
I
Earth.
feel that they are very thirsty for those things and they don't have so much access because of the language, the barrier
Then
of the
you may
language.
be the one that helps create more access to it by working with the people who have been assigned to do that.
I remember you saying while following your passion, so
Yes.
don't quit your job And
If you don't believe that your excitement can support you, no, it would not be wise
Correct.
to quit what it is that you believe you need for support until you allow your excitement to prove that it can support you.
okay, applying the same thing to relationships, like what if you are feeling some huge contrast in an existing relationship and you want to move on? So should I have to completely let go of this and start fresh, or I will stay here and then I will pursue till I get something else?
If you have truly determined that there is vibrational incompatibility and it is no longer serving the relationship
Okay.
to remain in it, then you have to understand the most loving thing and supportive thing you can do is demonstrate the consequences of the difference in the vibration and move on, because then at least you're giving other people an opportunity to decide whether they wish to change to remain in the relationship with you, which allows them to become more vibrationally compatible with you, or you are allowing them to attract whatever vibrational compatibility they need in their life at that moment. So you're doing them a service by showing them who you are, who they're in a relationship with, or who they could be in a relationship with if they choose to, but you're also letting them choose who they may believe they need to be in a relationship with.
Okay, so you're saying like just let them know and just move on. That's what.
Well, yes, you can give them an opportunity to see if they're willing to make a change,
Okay.
but if they have clearly expressed to you that they're not, then the most supportive thing you can do is move on, because then you're making space for them to attract what they need, as you are also creating space for yourself to attract what you really need. You just have to be really clear and honest with yourself if that is truly not vibrationally compatible, or if you're the one putting labels and definitions on it that is making it seem incompatible. You have to have honest self-examination first, but if you truly determine for yourself that it's no longer compatible, then the best thing you can do for everyone is move on. And a you good day.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I wanted to pick up on the conversation we had earlier about non-linear perception of time.
Yes.
And that one oversoul expresses itself in all different versions. So in that sense, the past version of myself, even of yesterday, is not really me. And the intention of my oversoul today versus yesterday versus 10 years ago, especially if I choose to experience different, I forgot the term you used earlier, different life path, if you wish, or different different challenges and stuff.
Yes.
So does everything change then from the now perspective?
Yes.
And what is memory in that sense?
Memory is simply accessing the information you need when you need it. Memory is created in the present. It doesn't come from the past. You know what you need to know when you need to know it in the present.
All right. How does the memory of our perceived lifetime work? Because we all carry sort of an individual history that we tend to identify with.
But you're
set of
creating
parents.
that history in the present every moment.
All right.
You're
so,
reinventing it, reinventing it, reinventing it, reinventing it, reinventing it with whatever you believe are the so-called slight changes you believe are necessary to give you some sense that you're moving forward in time. But in fact, you're reinventing it completely. It's just that you make the next version seem so similar to the last version that it seems like not much has changed. But everything has changed.
so in a sense, I can change everything in my past, rewrite it to my liking, and as long as I find a way to believe it, that is so.
Yes, as long as it is relevant for you to do so.
Okay, great.
Remember, it's not just about belief, it's about relevance as well.
All right, and my next question, we all use the word authenticity, or truly who you are, know thyself, in all of these different expressions of who we are, because we have the human understanding and perspective of ourselves.
Yes.
We have a collection of reflected perspectives that we receive from other people, which
Yes.
also kind of influence our self-perspective. What is the fastest way to connect or to identify that core essence of who I am, of who all of us are?
Have you already forgotten the formula?
No, I haven't. I know it very well. Well, so that's the action formula, but in terms of knowing, it's an identity question in a sense, because then if it links all to all overall soul, but then it has, if we go back all the way to the source, it comes down to love, I guess. But then we all have individual mission or
Your purpose is to be
purpose.
yourself.
Exactly. So to be yourself,
You
what is
act
it?
on your passion. Your passion is the frequency of your essential core self. That's the translation in physical terms of who and what you are as a reflection of the infinite. That's how it translates in your physical dimension, as that sensation of passion, love, creativity, excitement. That's the interpretation.
So the labels we put on that is actually whatever labels we choose to identify with, but
Yes.
in essence, it's just the vibration, the knowing, the
The vibration
inspiration.
is your essence.
Yeah.
The state of being is your essence. It's what and who you are. You are an essence. You are a state of being. You are a vibrational reflection of the infinite. And the way that translates in your reality is by that sensation. That's who and what you are.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're
Makes
welcome.
sense. And last question. I have a memory of a few years ago, sort of a dream, but I know it was not a dream. It was happening.
Yes.
I saw beings. They looked silver.
Yes.
And something was, what I perceived was like a snake, also silver. It was placed onto my belly and it entered my body, and I don't remember.
These are symbolic interpretations or translations by your physical mind, attempting to make sense of something happening on a higher dimensional level for which it really has no representation. So it chooses whatever symbols are the closest vibrational representation to something that it has no other way of translating.
So what was it?
Well, it was an interaction with higher level beings, and they were interacting with you, performing certain things with you, helping you adjust your energy in certain ways. But the snake symbol usually represents the concept of tapping into ancient cosmic